Hey guys, welcome back to Extremely Annoyed. We're going to be reacting to this skit created by these psychopaths, by these genocidal maniacs who are in support of the killing of innocent men, women, and children who are non-combative, who have nothing to do with the October 7 attacks. This collective punishment, which is an international law crime, a war crime. That the Israeli terrorist state has been committed on the Palestinian people. So it's called Welcome to Columbia Untisemity, but I think the channel is called something else. Let's check it real quick. Oh, it's called L'chaim L'chum L'chach. It's a Jewish pro-Israeli, pro-genocide channel, obviously. So let's react to it real quick.
YouTube with Columbia Untisemity News, where everyone is welcome. LGBTQH.
H.
Hamas.
Yeah, I
Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh my god, that was so hilarious. Like, creative. Who wrote that? Who wrote that? Was that Larry Davis? Oh my god, that was insanely funny.
Team Hamas.
Oh, maybe it's Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer wrote that. She had to have wrote that for them. It was so creative and so original.
Trending right now.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Do you know why it's true? Because it rhymes.
That's probably why it's true. Yes, free Palestine from the river to the sea. Absolutely, that's hilarious. Because clearly they're not free. You know that's the fact, right? They're not free. They are bombarded in West Bank. They can't even walk through their own streets without being harassed and even murdered sometimes, and even their children taken and as hostages by the Israeli terrorist state. So clearly they're not free from that corner to the last corner. I mean, they want them free everywhere, but it does right, which is why it's funny. Though they are not free at all, they're being killed and murdered and slaughtered from each corner of their own land that's occupied, which is crazy.
All this toxic Zionist propaganda.
Whoa, propaganda.
Gaza. Does this look like Gaza to you?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I have no
it's
idea
so funny.
what Gaza looks like.
And they're smiling. Do hostages smile? Zionist liars.
Totally.
You know what? What's crazy? These posters that are only been posted around and shared around as a protest against genocide of the Palestinian people. It reminds me of the Black Lives Matter protest, right? It's a protest for the mistreatment of Black Americans here in the United States. And this other protest that came as a response to that protest, which is called All Lives Matter, is just a bunch of racist pieces of shit who care nothing about Black America's mistreatment. This is what that poster represents. It's the killing of innocent people and the justification for that. That they have hostages. The Palestinian people have no hostages. Hamas does. And if these people actually gave a fuck about those hostages, they'll be posting them in front of Israeli embassies so they can be reminded. Because according to the Hamas leader, they killed, Israel have bombed their own citizens. They killed over 60 of their own citizens. And if you think that's outrageous, that's probably a fucking lie, which makes no damn sense. Why would it even be a lie by a Hamas leader? Considering the fact that they have been bombing the heck out of Gaza relentlessly and mercilessly with no regards of their own citizens' safety. And they claim that they're targeting Hamas. So clearly, they probably have been killing their own hostages. It makes total fucking sense. Why would that be a lie? Right? Anyway, the point here is, that's what this poster represents. They don't give a fuck about these hostages. They only care about clout like these motherfuckers right here. They only care about protesting for the sake of genocide and the killing of the innocent people and still more of their land. Because that's what they founded on. They have literally been founded on... Israel is a established terrorist state. I said this many times. It is an established terrorist state that's been recognized by the UN. They're founded by terrorism. They founded by massacre. That's a fact. That is historical fact. That's documented, by the way, by the same terrorists that committed their acts and steal the Palestinian land. They documented this unprovoked, just because they wanted to establish an Israeli terrorist state. That's what they wanted. Look it up.
Did they think we're stupid?
Stupid? I major in queer post-colonial astrology. Ew. Jews make the world dirty.
Yeah.
And no, I'm...
Oh, is that what they saying? Just make the world dirty? You fucking anti-Semitic piece of shit. I'm not talking about the character they're playing. They themselves are anti-Semitic. Because clearly there are Jewish out there who are in support of Palestine. And in support, many Jewish people are out there who are not in support of the genocide. These fucking anti-Semitic pieces of shit right here making fun of that.
Anti-Semitic. I'm racist fluid.
Exactly. And now for a little break from all this activism, we want to say hello to our BFF,
Bestie freedom fighter.
Abu Fatwa in Gaza. Salam alaikum.
Alaykum as-salam, and inshallah Allah will kill you all infidels.
Thank you so much for joining us. Love the headpiece, the old oppression chic. Very drip.
Mr. Fatwa, how are you? Are you safe?
Oh yes, I'm safe. I'm in a tunnel under the Gaza hospital. Above me I have Allah and 2 million civilians protecting me.
Community is so important.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. That's so funny. I mean, yeah, he has Allah and 2 million civilians that they need to be demolished. They need to be killed instead of this great army going in there and strategically and surgically getting rid of Hamas, if that's actually what they wanted to do. Clearly, that's what they don't want that. As we know, before 2005 and after, they've just been relentlessly bombing Gaza, killing innocent people. And in West Bank, by the way, where Hamas doesn't exist. And they've been creating illegal settlements and bringing illegal aliens to occupy the land of Palestine. So, yeah, they don't give a fuck about peace. They don't give a fuck about the Palestinian people. All they care about stealing land and killing and committing an ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people so they can steal more of their land. That is the facts. So these people are just fucking disgusting genocidal maniacs. That's the facts right here.
Do you need like humanitarian aid?
All they're doing right here is trying to justify. It's a joke, but trying to justify the killing of innocent people. Because Hamas has tunnels under the houses, so we have to blow the houses out. We have to blow the houses. You know, we have to blow the hospitals, which is mainly being targeted as hospitals and schools and refugee camps. Yeah, it's totally justified.
Food, fuel, medicine.
It's okay, I have everything. I'm only hungry for rockets.
As long as it's organic.
Yeah.
I wish it could be.
You know what's crazy about that? How they got their rockets, right? Because it's barricaded. Gaza's barricaded. The only resources that's allowed in is the only resources that's in there is monitored by Israel, is controlled by Israel. And this question was asked to one of the representative of Israel, an Israeli official, I forgot who it was, about how did they get the rockets. Oh, they build them themselves. Which materials? Nothing is allowed in except through Israel. Oh, metals and all these things. What the fuck? What kind of dumb fucking... Who would believe that bullshit? Oh, they build rockets themselves? Little to no resources? Only the resources that's provided by Israel? Oh, that's why... by the way, this is one his response to that. Oh, that's why mainly the rockets don't work. Okay, so the rockets don't fucking work, and you're killing innocent Palestinian people instead of targeting Hamas, who are clearly incompetent according to the Israeli government. I mean, such a despicable shit. And again, even civilians that were there on October 7 came out and said that the IDF was killing their own civilians during that attack. That they were shooting recklessly to the crowd, trying to kill Hamas, but instead they were killing their own civilians. It's crazy.
You can come to Gaza anytime, and we will throw you from the roof, you homosexual dirt.
Do you hear? Bro wanna throw me a rooftop party.
They are so welcoming and inclusive.
So, shukran. And you are also very welcome to come here to America.
We will come. First we finish with Israel. And America is next.
Great! So, I guess we'll see you soon.
Yes, it will be a blast.
So they have an issue with homosexuals supporting Palestine who are against genocide. It's crazy, right? That's a freaking insane. Oh, because, you know, the Muslim Hamas, they want to throw you off a roof, right? They want to kill you. So how can you even care about these innocent people who are dying who have nothing to do with Hamas? How would you care? Why would you care about them? It's insane. It's insane.
Can't wait. It'll be so multicultural.
You shouldn't have a heart. You shouldn't have a soul for these people. You shouldn't have, you know, any empathy for these, because these children who are dying, these babies who are dying, they're kids of Muslims. They're children of Muslims who want you dead. So it should be okay that they die, right?
Ya Allah, you are so stupid.
Thank you so much, Abu. We love you.
I won't even bother killing you. It's a waste of bullets.
Good vibes only.
It's better you just kill yourself.
Okay, bye.
Die.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be Jews free. Yeah, that sounds better.
Oh yeah, does it sound better? Jews free? Jews and Palestinians were living quietly, calmly together in peace for hundreds of years until this terrorist refugee, these people that were embraced by Palestinians, by the way, ironically, as refugees, came in and decided to make a group of terrorists and kill and massacre Palestinian civilians and Palestinians in their own villages and steal their villages. This is a fact, again, like I mentioned before, that you can research yourself. It's Haganah and Urgun and Lach or Laha, whatever they're called. 3 groups of Israeli terrorist organizations that were created for the sake of stealing Palestinian land and occupying their land and creating this Israeli terrorist state. If ISIS was to establish itself as a state, and I mentioned this in my last video, would it be recognized by the UN as a legitimate state? Of course not. Who would recognize ISIS after killing innocent people, murdering and massacring people? No, but that's literally what happened with Israel. That's literally how Israel was founded. By killing and murdering innocent Palestinians and stealing their land. And that's why I say it is an established Israeli terrorist state. That's recognized by the UN. Anyway, leave a comment down below. These disgusting people, they don't give a fuck about their own civilians. Otherwise, again, they will be protesting against Israel, against the Israeli government, because they're killing their own civilians. They have no regards to their own civilian safety, and they have killed their own civilians. That is obvious. You know, I mean, it just makes total fucking sense if they're targeting Hamas in Gaza, right? Who has their civilians as hostages, right? Anyway, this shit is sick.